Borderlands, and actually well, this doesn't apply to Borderlands, but recording for video games can be really stressful, and that's because there's not always going to be just the director and the engineer in the room with you. When you record for anime and for even some voiceover commercial, television spots or whatever, it's typically going to be you, the director, the engineer, maybe the producer. And video game voiceover, at least what I have found, it's way more likely for there to be way more people in the room. I recorded on something with Vic Mignogna and Todd Hagglehorn not too long ago. It's an e-manga called Rainy Coco. As far as I know, it hasn't been released yet. I used it in the first section of it. But anyway, when I went in to record, the director and the producer wasn't there. It was just me, the director and the engineer. So I got in, and they said, okay, well, the producer's on his way. He's going to be bringing his entourage and the writer and some other people. So let's just get a little bit recorded, and then we'll have something to play for him whenever he gets here in a few minutes. We'll make sure we're kind of going on the same path that he's looking for, whatever. So I said, great. So we recorded about maybe 10 minutes worth of material. That's when the producer and everything showed up. And so I'm standing in the studio, or in the booth by myself, and I can see the director and everybody else on this monitor, but they're in a different room. So I'm very much isolated, and I can only hear them and see them because of the video monitor and my headphones. Well, so Sabat's directing, and the producer comes in, and Sabat tells him, he says, oh, hey, I just want to let you know, we got a little bit done with Joel here. I want to play you some of it and tell me what you think. And the guy nods, and so Sabat plays a little bit of my stuff we already recorded. And he goes, so what do you think? And the producer kind of looks at Sabat and looks over at the camera that I'm looking into, and kind of like makes a little motion. And so Sabat takes the mic, his foot off the mic pedal, which means that I can't hear anything. So for the next 3 minutes, I see 7 people arguing angrily with each other. Keep in mind, this is right after, do you like what Joel's doing? And then silence, and then people going, and they're just like, what did I do wrong? Like, it was horrible. And then after like 5 or so minutes, the mic kicks back on, and Sabat goes, all right, he says that was great. No, he did not. What did he say about me? But yeah, so, and people with Gearbox, every once in a while, there'll be a lot of people in the room. And Gearbox does some really interesting things. They're really a collaborative company where everyone gets to be involved in the process, and everybody gets to have their 2 cents about some things. And so there's oftentimes not going to be just one guy in there telling you exactly what his vision is. It's 9 people telling you what their collective different visions are. And so it can be difficult, but at the same time, like, that kind of collaborative atmosphere is a lot of fun. The way that I run my booth, whenever I'm directing for animation, and everybody has their own different styles. Me, Mike, Colleen, Jerry, Bevins, Zach. Thoughts? No, Scott's not directing anymore. He's the other side of the building. What are names? Tyler. God dang, Tyler, yeah. Very talented. So everybody has their own very drastically different styles. Here's mine. I need to make sure that the line looks right in the flaps. My engineer, who currently is Kenneth Thompson, brilliant, oh my God. He's so fast. He was so yeah, they were together for a long time. His job is to make sure that everything sounds right, and to make sure that the audio files are useful, not dithered, that there's no, all the stuff that I don't understand really. And then the actor's job is to create the character. I'm not going to create a character for you. Like, just like a theatrical director is not going to act for you. He's going to tell you, or she's going to tell you where they need you to stand and what moments. They'll tell you where to go and what to do and what moment they want to be the most important. But it's up to you to create a character and to develop an actual realistic character. More or less the same thing in voiceover. So what I like to do is we get a take of the line, we get a pass of the line. If it looks good and it fits, in the flaps, it makes sense, it's appropriate. I'll turn to Kenneth and say, does it sound good? He says, yeah, it sounds great to me. And I'll turn to the actor and say, how do you feel about it? Because I want the actor to be as comfortable with the performance as possible. Now, to an extent. Now, let's say if we've done the same line 15 times and we finally got one that fit, we're moving on. I don't care how you feel about it at that point. but I think collaboration in all aspects of life really allows for better growth and growth for the project and for the people involved. So it's really important for me to have a very loose, open atmosphere. I just Chapin. Yeah, he is just starting out. And I'll tell you, he did everything right. He's somebody